Rapid English, no cap. Yeah, rapid English, no cap. Listen, learn, and you'll speak ASAP with Rapid English, no cap.
Hey, welcome back to Rapid English No Cap, the podcast where we keep it real, keep it simple, and help you sound like a natural English speaker in everyday life. I'm Lily.
And I'm Alex. Super happy you're here with us today. Whether you're listening on your commute, doing dishes, or just chilling, welcome. We're glad you made it.
Yes. And hey, if you're new here, this show is all about real, everyday English, not the stiff textbook stuff, like the actual words and phrases people use in real life.
Exactly. So if you're enjoying the show, do us a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button and give us a like. It seriously helps us reach more English learners around the world. And honestly, it means a lot to us.
It really does. Okay, so today's episode, I am genuinely excited about this one.
Same. We're talking about house party English. Like, what do Americans actually say at a house party?
Right, because if you've ever been to a party in the U.S. or even watched American shows or movies, you've probably heard a bunch of phrases and thought, wait, what does that mean? Or like, is that the right thing to say right now?
Oh, for sure. There's like a whole social script that Americans follow at parties. And once you know it, everything just feels so much easier.
Totally. So today, we're going to cover the most common questions people ask at parties, how to talk about your background, like your job or where you're from, without sounding weird or, a little braggy. And we're also going to talk about this really interesting American tradition, the thank you note, which honestly, a lot of people don't even know about.
Yeah, the thank you note thing is so real. I remember the first time someone explained it to me, and I was like, wait, people actually do that?
Yes, they do. We'll get to that. And also keep listening because somewhere in the middle of this episode, we've got a special little segment called Textbook versus No Cap. It's like a 60-second mini lesson where we take something grammar books say you should do, and we tell you what people actually do in real life. It's one of my favorite parts of the show, honestly.
It's so good. You're gonna love it. Okay, let's get into it.
All right, so let's set the scene. You get invited to a house party. You show up at the door. The host opens it, huge smile. And the very first thing most Americans say when you walk in is, "Thanks for having me."
Yes, thanks for having me. Such a classic. It's basically the polite way of saying thank you for inviting me into your home. Super simple, super common. And here's the thing, you can say it when you arrive or when you're leaving. Both work.
Totally. And then right after you walk in, the host will usually say something like, "Make yourself at home."
Right.
And make yourself at home basically means relax, be comfortable, act like you live here. Like, don't be stiff. Grab a seat, walk around, it's an invitation to just chill.
And right alongside that, you'll often hear, help yourself, especially if there's food or drinks on the table. It just means don't wait for someone to serve you. Go ahead and grab whatever you want.
Exactly. I love those two phrases because they immediately set the tone. Like, right away it's a relaxed, friendly environment.
For sure. And then you start meeting people, right? And the go-to phrase when you first meet someone is obviously, nice to meet you. I mean, everyone knows this one, but I think it's worth saying. Americans use it a lot, and they really mean it. It's genuinely warm, not just a formality.
Yeah, And the thing is, within like the first 2 minutes of meeting someone new at a party, you will almost definitely be asked, "What do you do?"
Oh yeah, every single time.
And this is such an American thing, honestly. What do you do? It's asking about your job, your career, what you spend your time on. And for English learners, this is actually where things can get a little tricky.
Tricky how?
Well, because people sometimes over-explain, like they go into this whole detailed speech about their job title and their company and their achievements. And in a casual party setting, that can come off as, I don't know, a little much, like a bit arrogant maybe.
Oh, that's such a good point. I think the key is to keep it short and then flip it back to them. Like, I work in marketing. What about you? That way it becomes a conversation, not a presentation.
Yes, exactly. Short answer, then ask them something. Americans love when you show interest in them. And same thing when someone asks where you're from. You don't need to give a geography lesson, you know?
Right. Just say something like, I'm originally from Brazil. Have you ever been? Boom, it's friendly, it's light, and it opens the door for them to share too.
And it also avoids that awkward thing where you feel like you're listing your resume at a party. Nobody wants that. Parties are supposed to be fun, you know?
Totally. And speaking of keeping things relaxed, another phrase you'll hear a lot is, can I get you anything? Usually from the host, checking in on guests. Like, hey, can I get you anything? A drink? Some food?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And a natural response to that could be, oh, I'm good, thanks, which means, no, thank you, I'm fine. Or, I'll help myself, thanks, which again goes back to that help yourself energy.
Yeah, and I think this is a good moment to mention. A lot of people are nervous at parties because they don't know what to say if someone asks what they've been up to. And honestly, a super chill, honest answer is, I'm just hanging out. It means I'm here, I'm relaxed, nothing super dramatic going on.
Right. Just hanging out is so versatile. You can use it when someone asks, what are you up to, or what's new? It's like the ultimate low-pressure answer.
Ha, yeah, no stress. Okay, so speaking of no stress, I think this is actually a great time for our textbook versus no cap break.
Oh, yes. Okay, here we go. This is the moment you've been waiting for, people. Textbook versus no cap.
Today's topic, good versus well. Okay, so you walk into a party, someone says, hey, how you doing? And your textbook brain kicks in and says, you must say, I'm doing well, because well is an adverb and good is an adjective, and you're describing how you're doing in action. So technically,
Well is correct, right? That's what every grammar book says. And okay, technically, yes, that's the rule.
but here's the no-cap truth. I'm doing good is completely normal in everyday American English. You will hear it constantly from teachers, doctors, news anchors, everyone. And even most grammar experts today have just let it go. It's widely accepted.
So if you walk into a party and someone goes, hey, how are you? Saying, I'm doing good is 100% fine. Natural, warm, normal. Don't stress about it. That's your textbook versus no cap for today.
Love it. Okay, back to the party. So we've talked about showing up, meeting people, small talk. Now let's talk about one of the most fun party moments, the toast.
Oh, yes. Cheers.
Cheers! Exactly. Cheers is what you say when you raise your drink and clink glasses with someone. It's celebratory. It's friendly. It's basically a little moment of connection. And at an American house party, you'll hear it constantly.
And it doesn't even have to be alcohol. You can say cheers with water, with juice, with soda. Doesn't matter. It's just a fun, warm gesture.
Right. And then, okay, so eventually the night winds down. You've had a great time. You've mingled. Maybe you made a couple of new friends. And when it's time to go, a very natural phrase is, I'm gonna head out.
I'm gonna head out. It just means I'm leaving now. Super casual. Not, I must take my leave, which, is very formal and a little dramatic for a house party.
Yeah, please don't say that at a house party. Just, hey, I'm gonna head out. It was so great meeting you.
And then, if you really connected with someone during the night and you want to stay in touch, you'd say, let's keep in touch. Maybe exchange numbers or socials. It's warm, it's genuine, and it leaves the door open for a future friendship.
Let's keep in touch. I love that phrase. It's hopeful, you know? Like, this doesn't have to be goodbye forever.
Exactly. Okay, so now the thank you note. Alex, tell them about this because honestly, this one surprised me when I first learned about it.
Okay, so in American culture, particularly in more traditional or Southern households, there's this custom where after you attend someone's party or dinner, you send them a thank you note, like a physical card or even a nice text message or email saying something like, "I had such a wonderful time last night. Thank you so much for having us. Your home is beautiful and the food was amazing."
Right. And it doesn't have to be fancy or long. It's just this little gesture that says, hey, I noticed the effort you put in, and I appreciate it. And for hosts, it honestly means so much.
It really does. And in more casual or younger social circles, a simple text the next day totally works. Something like, "Hey, last night was so fun. Thanks for hosting." Short, warm, genuine. That's all you need.
And honestly, if you do this as an English learner in the U.S., people will be so impressed. Like, it's one of those cultural things that shows you really understand American social norms. It goes a long way.
100%. It's one of those invisible rules that nobody tells you, but when you do it, people notice. And it's just a really kind thing to do.
Totally. Okay, so let's do a quick recap of all the phrases we covered today, just so it sticks. We had thanks for having me, make yourself at home, help yourself, nice to meet you, what do you do? Can I get you anything? I'm just hanging out. Cheers. I'm gonna head out. And let's keep in touch.
That's a solid toolkit right there. Like, honestly, if you know those phrases and you follow the thank you note tip, you are ready for any American house party.
Ha, totally ready. Just show up, be warm, ask people about themselves, say cheers, and send a little message the next day. That's honestly all it takes.
Simple as that. All right, I think that is a wrap on today's episode of Rapid English No Cap. Lily, what a great one.
It was so fun. Honestly, I love this topic because parties are such a real, everyday situation, and knowing what to say just takes so much pressure off.
Exactly. And to everyone listening, thank you so much for spending this time with us. It genuinely means the world. You're putting in the work to improve your English, and that is something to be really proud of.
Yes, keep going, keep listening, keep practicing, and we really, truly hope to see you back here for the next episode. We've got some great stuff coming, and you do not want to miss it.
And if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that like button. It takes 2 seconds, and it helps us so much. Seriously, it's the best way to support the show.
All right, that's all from us today. I'm Lily.
And I'm Alex. Stay curious,
English
keep
no
it real,
cap.
and we'll catch
Listen,
you in the next one.
learn, and you'll
No
speak
cap.
ASAP with Rapid English No Cap.